One of the easiest things to do in life is to fit in or blend in. But one of the hardest things to do in life is to stand out. Welcome to another Monday Minutes with Michael. Have you ever been put in a situation or was in a situation where you kind of stood out? Maybe you went to a party and you didn't know it was a non-dress up party, but you dressed up anyways. Well, guess what? All eyeballs were on you when you walked in. They may have said, oh, this person is way overdressed, or this person is way underdressed. Whatever the case, you stood out. And that's what I'm talking about. Are you a zebra? If you put a zebra in a horse pasture amongst 1,000 horses, that's what you're going to see. You're not going to see the 1,000 horses that are in this horse pasture. Your eyes are going to be drawn to this one particular animal, the zebra. Because the zebra is shaped like a horse, however, the zebra does not look like a horse. So, are you a zebra? Are you a zebra in your job? Are you a zebra in your business? Are you a zebra in school? Are you a zebra in your family? See, the thing about a zebra is they stand out. So how are you going to, in your job or in your business or whatever it is that you do, how are you going to stand out above the crowd? How are you going to, say you have 1,000 employees. How are you going to rise above those 1,000 employees and say, hey, I'm number one? You don't even need to be number one, but how are you going to stand out? What's going to make you different? What makes me different as an inspirational or encouraging speaker amongst hundreds of thousands of speakers? What makes me different? Why do people want to hear my message? They could go to the next YouTube channel and hear somebody else talking about a different message and be inspired by that. So what makes me different? Those are the things that I got to ask myself. See, the thing that I got to do, maybe that you got to do, is you got to get into a position to where you become comfortable in the uncomfortable. Again, you have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable, because when you do that, that means you're unstoppable. And when you're unstoppable, nobody can stop you. So, what is your zebra? How are you standing out? Whether it be a student in school, whether it be a husband or wife in a family. What about in business? What if you're a salesperson? What is it that you're doing that's making you stand out like a zebra? Is it putting in that extra work? Is it those work habits? Is it showing up early? Is it staying late? Is it doing just that little bit extra that nobody else is willing to do? It could be the same thing with exercise. If you're actually willing to go maybe a half mile further than anybody else, you are standing out. You are getting above the crowd. You are actually getting closer to your goal than anybody else is. So, again, what's going to make you stand out? Or you can just be average. If you're average, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you stand out and you stand up, you can pull others up to where you are, but you can also push yourself higher. So, don't sit there and just try to be average. Average will get you average things. So don't be average. Stand out. Help others. Make a difference in somebody else's life. And be that zebra that everybody recognizes and says, hey, I want to be like that person. So, as I end every single video, continue to live your life with grace, gratitude, and greatness. Continue to protect your peace. Find your zebra. Be that zebra so you don't blend in with everybody else. And when you do that, I promise you, you will stick out. Have a great week, everybody. And I will see you next week on Monday Minutes with Michael.